Paul, and you've said it's coming. Did that kind of come to fruition?
Yeah, I like when my girls make me look smart. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's a matter of time before we have some success like that, scoring goals. When you've got a defense that's as strong as ours is, it keeps us in a match. And I know that the main thing we tried to do this week was try to eliminate the pressure the forwards were putting on themselves and just give them opportunities in front of the goal this week. And they're able to take advantage of some really great opportunities.
To score 2 goals first time this season is a great accomplishment, but against the best defense in the Big 12 in Kansas, who has not allowed a goal all season, how special is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's really special. I'd argue that we're the best defense in the country, but I guess we could go, yes, they haven't given up a goal yet, but now we are, right? They've given up 2, we've given up 1. But yeah, I mean, they're a quality team. I'm not taking anything against them. They're a great team. They're one of the top teams in the country for a reason. Came in, I think number 5, top defense in the conference, obviously, undefeated, played good teams, so yeah, you can't take anything away from Kansas. They're a fantastic team. But I think we're starting to show we're getting some maturity. We're starting to show what kind of team we can be as well.
Paul, can you talk about maybe each of those goals? Mackenzie's to start it out, and then Taylor, I'm not even sure there was a window there, but she somehow found a hole there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm so bad at recall and things like that. I have to watch film, but I just remember them being quality goals and just getting 2 players in positions they're extremely comfortable in front of the net. And that's what we've been kind of working on this week. And, I know Mac, was in a perfect position that she likes to score in and was able to pull the trigger and get a quality goal. And then, yeah, Taylor does a great job of finding the seams and finding a way to put the ball through creases that you think aren't even there. And she was able to do that. And to be honest, I thought both of them might have a couple other opportunities very similar to that. I thought Gabby had a couple of good opportunities as well, and some others down the line. But yeah, just two quality goals against a really good defense.
You talked about taking the pressure off the forwards. Was there anything particular you guys did different in practice this week that you think helped, develop the scoring outburst today?
I think just repetition in front of the goal, just trying to build not really confidence as much as just, being comfortable in front of the goal and just saying, hey, just feeling the back of the net, giving them some high pressure situations in front of the goal where it's not easy finishing, but where they can have some success under a little bit of pressure. And again, it's just repetition. We've got, Mackenzie Anthony is a true freshman that's played, I think this is her 5th game. Mm-hmm. It's her 5th game of her college career. So, and she's playing in one of the toughest conferences in the country against the number 5 team in the country. So sometimes there's just a lot of pressure on these young kids just in its own. So just this week we spent a lot of time just trying to just give them repetitions in front of the goal.
Paul, you said the other day, no matter what the result is at the end of a match, you just got to move on. I mean, you've got to live it now? I mean, because this is a great result, but you can't live in it forever.
Yeah, and that was kind of the message after the match. Was I just told him to, really wanted him to enjoy it. I wanted him to take in the moment. That a lot of them, that's their first collegiate win, and maybe first win against a top 5 opponent. I don't know. I'm sure Crystal will get all the stats on that, but yeah, it's a big moment, and I want them to enjoy it. But the message was, the highs can't be too high and the lows can't be too low. We have to stay consistent and steady. If we want to do this again, if you want to feel that again, you have to be consistent, and we have to start the recovery process right away, because we hit the road to play West Virginia this weekend, and that is not an easy place or an easy team to play against.
Mackenzie Anthony not only scored but assisted the 2nd goal. How much of a difference did she make tonight on the offensive side of the ball?
She was huge, and just we've been waiting for that combination to happen. They've been finding each other really well in training through the weeks, and some near misses through some previous games. But to see them connect on that was awesome. And I thought there were a couple times that Gabby was going to find Taylor Moon, and I think we're just a few passes away, or a few games away from seeing even more great combinations with our attack. There's just some really talented players out there. But Mac was ripe for a game like tonight. But again, you never know with a youngster when they're gonna kind of break through. But I'm just really proud of her, and I know the team. You could tell from the reaction from the bench that there was a lot of excitement around not only us scoring our first goal, but her scoring her first goal. Was that an understatement, Krista? Their excitement?
It was. I just have a video of them tackling her, and I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
Paul, Kansas did really nothing in that first half, or your defense didn't. I mean, y'all even had possession pretty much on their. I think they outshot you 9-3 in the second half.
So you kind of broke up there. What did you say? We had most of the possession of the first half, and then the second half, what?
Yeah, did they switch up? Did they do anything different? Because they outshot you 9-3 in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they say the most dangerous lead in a soccer match is 2-0. Because if you score one, you get some momentum, and the next thing you know, you can tie it up. So we knew coming out of halftime that they would put the pressure on. They're sending numbers forward. They were stretching us. They were trying to get us to chase and to expand the field a bit and open up some gaps to find possession better, which they weren't doing a good job in the first half. I do think that they weren't able to kind of figure out how to break us down very well in the first half, but did a better job in the second half. And it becomes a moment of desperation. That you just got to get one, right? If you're that team that's down 2-0 and going in the second half, you just got to get one. And I think that's just a lot of desperation there, and did a good job of creating opportunities for themselves in the second half for sure. But I thought our girls, especially the first probably 20 minutes, really weathered the storm really well, especially for a young team. I think you said on the sidelines as a coach with a young team, that's one thing they haven't really experienced is holding a lead. So I was proud of that.
Mackenzie, what was that like? What was that feeling like when you actually saw it go in the net?
Well, it looked like it was going wide. I'm like, come on, really? But then I saw it go in the net, and like my first instinct was just like find the nearest person and celebrate, because I know we've been like waiting for this. We knew it was coming, and it just like finally happened. It was just the best feeling ever when I saw it like hit the back of the net.
Coach said that you like that position. I don't know if it's that specific position, but like in front of the net or in front of the goal. Is that a spot you're comfortable in?
Yeah, I would definitely say it's my most comfortable. Just, going at the defenders and right in the box. Yeah.
You don't only got the goal, Mackenzie, but you got the assist as well. As a freshman, 5 games in now, do you feel like you're clicking with the team better on the offense?
I do feel like our chemistry has we've started to work better together, and like just even off the field, our like camaraderie is so well. Like I just knew like Taylor Moon was going to be there. I could see her, and I could just we've been connecting so well lately. So yeah.
Mac, particularly that first half, I mean, I looked at it from back to front. I mean, all of y'all seemed to be, the way y'all possessed the ball, the way that y'all were, flicking it to each other, just seemed like y'all are way more in sync than you were, game 1, game 2, game 3.
Yeah, 100%. We're so much more relaxed, and we're starting to get know each other's runs. There's some points games ago, or even in practice, we'll start to make the same runs. And we've kind of figured out where to go and what most of us what our strengths are and how to use that.
Moving forward, how much confidence does this give you guys having a win over a number 5, top 5 ranked team in the nation?
I think it gives us a lot of confidence because, I feel like our confidence never, confidence is just up and down. So I think our confidence will be up for the next game, but we're always super determined, no matter what. So even even after going into 3 double overtimes last game, I know we never let up. We still had that confidence, that drive. But I think this having a win right now also opened up the gates for more goals in the next games.
Coach has said it's coming. The goals are going to – how much of a sigh of relief or just obviously excitement, but how big was that first goal that Max scored?
I just think that it was long overdue. We've been working on offense like so much the past couple weeks, and I'm just so glad Mac got to experience like her first college goal ever. I think that we were just all so excited for her. Like it didn't matter who scored. We just wanted to get the first one out of the way, like the first one in the run to play, obviously. And then I think that they're just gonna like keep coming from there. So it was just super exciting.
I told Paul, just watching it, it did not look like you had any kind of window on your shot. Did you see an opening there?
I saw an opening a little bit. It came to my left foot, which is not the foot that I prefer to use, but I saw that she was a little bit off her post, and I don't think I could have made it to the back post, so I just tried to slot it near post, and it went in, so I'm thankful for that.
Taylor, with so many freshmen in the team, do you guys feel like you're finally, clicking, having that chemistry together, especially on offense?
Yes, I think that the three up top, like obviously I play up there with two freshmen most of the time, and like the camaraderie of all of us, we're just like best friends off the field, and I think that it transfers on the field. So I think that this team is the closest that we've had since I've been here, at least. So I think that it's finally clicking on the field. So yeah.
Hey, you nailed camaraderie a lot better than Mac.
Oh no, what did she say?
She's like, come,
Oh my God.
that thing, we play together. Coach also talks about, living with the result at the end of a match and just moving on. When you've won one like this, beating a number 5 team, can you move on from this? Can you enjoy this for a little bit at least?
I think that we get to enjoy it for a little bit. Obviously, since that was our first win, I think that we deserve to enjoy it for a little bit, but we also need to like put our head down and focus on next week, because West Virginia is a good team and we're traveling. So if we want to keep on winning, then we're going to have to stay focused and on the task at hand.